Well, hello, everyone, beautiful souls. Missy Rivers, Psychic Medium with you. I hope you're having a fantastic week so far and you're having a fantastic night. Let me know what you're doing. What are you doing up at this time? Or if you're watching replay, please be sure to let me know. I always like to read all of the comments personally. Hello, lovely. Desiree. Oh, I love that name. I think I've said that to you before. It's so nice to see you with me. Thank you so much. Angela, hello, lovely. Guys, what are you doing this evening? Very interesting that I don't know why, but like it feels really late to me. So it's only 9:50. So it feels late. Like, what are you doing up? It's not 3 o'clock in the morning. Maybe you guys are getting ready for bed. Lucinda, hello, lovely. Hope you're doing well, Mama Bear. I hope you're doing really well. So guys, what we're doing today, Desiree, I can see that you've just written a note here saying, please can you give me some guidance on the housing? No worries. So guys, what I'm going to do is I wanted to do a promotion on how I can teach you, got something in my eye, sorry, how I can teach you tarot. So if you haven't, dabbled in tarot yet, it's something that is a really nice skill to have, and it's a really cool thing that you can do. If you can't have access to a professional psychic medium, or you just want a few answers yourself, sometimes it's really good for a daily guidance. This is what we can do. So I just wanted to teach you a few little things before I do my course tomorrow and Saturday. Yeah, I can't wait for tomorrow night, Helene. I can't wait either. So let's just get a question going, right? So what are some cards, if you guys have gone to a psychic reading yourself, or if you dabbled in the tarot, is there a card or two that you see and you think, oh, I'm not sure about that? So let's just discuss some of those. So what I'm going to do, still early here at the moment. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's right. Because it's you're overseas. Hi, Dennis. So guys, I want to break tarot down for you guys to make it easier for you to understand, because I understand when you don't know tarot, you don't know much about it, it can actually be daunting and overwhelming and very, a lot to comprehend. And it really is. You can study it for years and still be studying it. But with a course with me, you should be able to do a full reading for yourself by the end of that course, which is really exciting. So guys, for example, each of the suits are connected to elements: earth, air, fire, and water. And they're also connected with the suits and the elements of the star signs: earth signs, water signs, air signs, and fire signs, of course. So we have major arcanas as well, and those you will recognize will be like the Lovers is a major arcana, okay, and the Death card is a major arcana. Now, a lot of people freak out when they see the Death card in the tarot, but it typically means new beginning, rebirth, transformation, coming to an end of something, a situation. So it doesn't always mean physical death. Sometimes it can. The tarot is very open and honest and keeps it real, but it is significant of rebirth and transformation. Yeah. The Star, for example, is another major arcana, and look at the imagery. It is beautiful. She's got 1 foot out, 1 foot in. She's got 2 panes of water going out onto the grass and then one into the pool. There is beautiful night sky. It's beautiful. She's bright, looks very safe, and she's naked. Now, whenever we see a naked person in tarot, it signifies freedom and happiness. So very nice. Well, let's get naked. There's definitely some nudity in the tarot, not too much, but some. So the Star is a really nice energy. And if you pull that in your readings, this is a really beautiful blessing, yeah? Then we have the Lovers, and that one doesn't need any introduction or even explanation, really. The Lovers, this is a nice energy of two people coming together, union, etc. So do take people through what is a major arcana, and then what is a suit. So for example, suits would be the minor arcana. So we've got one connected, so this one here, we've got this one, which is the beautiful Nine of Wands. Wands is connected to fire. And they also work with the numerology. So I'll train you up on how to use the numerology as well as the elements connected to the tarot, so you can align with what the meaning is and how you can organize the depiction of your own reading when you do your own cards. So we have here the beautiful Four of Swords. This is a card depicting that someone is burnt out, they need rest, they need support, really preparing themselves for the next stage, but it's a requirement to prepare themselves for the next stage. Otherwise, they will be burnt out before the battle has begun. Yeah, very interesting. Now, this is also connected to air signs. Yeah, so air signs, overthinking, too much going on in their mental capacity, needing to have some respite in your mind, in your mental zone. Yeah. And then we all love to see this one. If this comes up in your reading, use is a very good omen. I'd be buying a lotto ticket. The Ten of Pentacles. This is one of the best cards to get in a reading as far as I'm concerned. This is connected to earth signs, also otherwise known as the coins. Okay, this is coins, pentacles, not pentagrams. Just want to make that clear. This is not pentagrams, this is pentacles. So this is a beautiful star on a beautiful golden coin, and there's 10 of them. It's set in the scene. It's a bit of a castle foyer. It's a beautiful energy. It's an abundance card, an abundance of health, wealth, and happiness, sometimes known as the wedding card also. It can be cheekily known as that in certain circumstances, but also very good. If you get this card, that means fantastic riches are coming your way. Yeah. So guys, it's very interesting to do the tarot. Is there any cards that really kind of stick out with you that you're like, I've always wanted to know more about that specific card? Have a little look here at interaction. So I can't wait, Helene. I can't wait. So those of you who are waiting for your email readings, please don't worry. They are on their way. There's trouble with uploading, and I don't know why it's taking so long, but don't stress. They're on their way. Is there supposed to be a story or something to help me remember? Yay. Yeah. So like this tarot genuinely tells you a story. So for example, let's just do a little bit of Okay. So what did my day hold today? Just ask a random question. I'm going to be shuffling the cards. Okay. What did my day hold today? I don't want to share too much. Okay, beautiful. So we've got the undercard is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is a significant cup of love, of overwhelming energy, of happiness, of absolute like comfort coming home. And I did spend a really good day today. So I feel very, very loved and very supported and very, just in a good place. It's very lovely. That came out again. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is terrible. Okay, so the tarot doesn't hold anything back. So let's just break this down. Sometimes, okay, so we've got the Tower card, okay? The Tower card, I saw that Lucinda actually mentioned the Tower card. Now, the Tower card is actually a really big player when it comes to the tarot. It is a big player, I'm not going to lie. It holds a very strong imagery, and there's only 2 cards in the entire of all the tarot that has a black background, okay? And one is the Tower and one is the Devil card. So these are the ones that you really want to pay attention to if they come up in your reading. So it's a really big deal when you get the Tower card. Now, if you look at the imagery, which is really important to look at when you're studying the tarot, especially when you're starting out and learning the meanings, it is sudden, right? It's the Tower, and it's being struck by lightning, and it's coming straight in. What is lightning? It is instant. It is fast. It is unpredictable. Yeah. So there is a pushing of coming straight in, striking the Tower. There's nothing that these people can do, and they're being launched from the Tower, right? So this is an event or a situation, something bubbling up that you cannot yet see, but it strikes very quickly and happens very quickly. Now, when I first started out doing readings, I used to tell people if the tarot comes up, if the Tower comes up in the tarot readings, to not fight it, basically. So I would akin it though, there's an energy that needs to transform in your life. So it's going to happen regardless, is what it kind of shows, is the nature of the Tower. But like a plank of wood, if you run your hand against the grain, you'll get splinters. If you run your hand with the grain, you'll be okay. So going with the flow, going with it as much as possible is a really big deal. And then we had the Eight of Swords. Now, this is really interesting imagery too, right? So this is the card of actually stressing out about things that no longer need to be stressed about, because she's convinced herself that she's blindfolded, but the blindfolds and the bandages aren't very tight, are they? Can you see that? And the swords look like she's in a cage, but she's not. It's just a line. There is exits. And she can feel the water on her feet, but she's not. She's in a puddle. She's in a puddle, yeah? And she could easily just take that off, not stress, and just go about her merry way. But there is stress energy in this card, but unnecessarily. There's literally no harm there, yeah? So if you get that, that's kind of a message of stress less. There's nothing to worry about. It's okay, yeah. Now, very interesting. Tiffany Hicks, hello, lovely. Good evening. No, the cards don't lie. That's so funny. I was out at Helene. So funny. So I hope, Lucinda, that helps you understand the Tower card a little bit. Yeah, okay. So Dennis has actually asked some good things here. They're linked together as one influences the other often. That's so true. They definitely influence each other. Now, in my first tarot course, I take people through the history with tarot and how it's kind of evolved to this current day. And because you need to know what you're working with if you're going to work with it effectively, right? And then we're going to divide things into the different categories, okay, into the different elements: earth, air, fire, and water. The minor arcanas, which is the ones connected to the suits, and the major arcanas, which is kind of like your picture cards, like the Hanged Man. We're going to talk about the meanings of that. We'll look at the imagery as well. And we're also needing to connect your intuition with the cards, because otherwise they're just cards, and we need to connect with that. And that's very doable. And the tarot makes it easy for you to do that. Yeah. So when we do that, I take you through. So we'll go through, for example, I get people to break up the suits. So I won't have time to do it for you here, but for example, you get the Three of Pentacles. So go Ace, so Page, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to the Ace. And then we include the King and Queen and the Knight of Pentacles of each suit. And what happens is we start to look at the numerology attached as well. So when it comes to the completions, if you look at the 10s in the tarot, there is all about completions and endings, whether there's good, bads, or uglies, but it's completions, yeah? When it's all about the Page, which is the number 1, it's all about new beginnings or babies or fresh starts. It's very exciting energy. It's really beautiful. And then it goes with the numerology as well as the energy of the suits and the card itself, yeah? So I find them very useful. And in the second course that we do in Tarot Level 2, I literally show you how to use one card, one deck versus another deck, so you can do clarifications. Because often we do readings, like Dennis is saying, like they influence each other and they affect each other. They tell that story together. And I will talk to you about reversals and the significance in that and how to read them. It's very interesting. So some readers ignore reversals. That's interesting. Oh, I wasn't aware of that. And others include them. Yeah, right. Yeah, I think it's on the circumstances. Very interesting. Yay. Oh, okay. And we've got to talk about jumpers as well. 2 of Swords, a decision to be made, people. So Swords is connecting to the air signs. Air signs is in their head, very mental, thought-based, not emotive-based, just thinking blindfolded, cannot see the ending, cannot see the outcome, but literally safe to make a choice. It's going to be okay either way. Very interesting. A decision to be made. Very interesting. So then on the second night, on the second day, I think it's on Saturday, guys, I will show you how to, okay, we've got the 2 of Swords, but then we can use the second deck. Tell me more about what the future holds of this energy. And then you can literally clarify that one card. Clarifying that one card can give you a lot of answers that you may not have thought, wow, you were going to get. So there we go. I just asked, tell me more about the Two of Swords, and then the Ace of Swords came out. So this is, your answer would be, the decision needs to be made, but then don't worry, because there is going to be a major aha moment and respite in your brain coming through of, yes, it's going to happen. I'm going to have inspired thought leading to inspired action, and Bob's your uncle. Yeah. Very, very nice. I love the tarot. I studied it for many, many years, and I'm still learning so much. It's just amazing. You're always learning with this. You would study it for your entire life and still go. Yeah, so the Death card together. Yeah, so the Death card and the Tower card is very confronting, especially when they're together, Lucinda. Yeah, very interesting, right? Has anyone like got a tarot deck at home and you kind of play with it and you're like, oh, I'm not really sure. So this is something that you can do. If you have another deck, you can actually combine them, yeah? And don't put them together, but you can combine them in your reading. So if you're doing a reading, you're like, okay, what does today hold for me? What will the outcome be of this situation? And then you have a card pop out, like, oh, why is the Tower there? That's interesting. That tells me information, but that doesn't give me as much detail as what I need from that. You can literally get your other deck out and shuffle and literally look at that card and say, why is this card here? Why is the Tower here? What is the Tower? Is the Tower to do with this, this, and this? So you can ask a bunch of questions and then you can get answers on that. And that can really give you a really full-fledged, rich and fully detailed reading, which sometimes we need. We want details for a reason. Yeah. Very interesting. So guys, if you're interested in joining me on my tarot level 1, which is the beginners, I take you from the beginning. You don't need to have any prior knowledge for the tarot to join me on that one. And then we're going to do level 2. So on Saturday, so Friday night, level 1, tomorrow night, a little bit earlier than this, so Friday night, and then Saturday morning we're doing level 2, where we're actually layering your learnings with this. So it's super fun. I'm super excited. So if any of you are keen to come along, please, I'm just going to put this on here. This is actually the details that beautiful Emma has put up for me. So the details for the tarot level 1 and level 2, there is a cool combination price for it. It's really cool. I love doing these ones, and I love empowering you guys to have your own readings. I think a good psychic always aims to help make themselves obsolete, because it means that they're empowering other people to be more connected and doing their own intuitive search. So I think I think the tarot is a really good tool for that. Yeah, Debbie, I will be running it again, but it won't be until next year. Now, guys, if you are wanting to, I will record it and we'll see how we go. But I'm working on a full-fledged course for you guys anyway, so hang tight. So guys, I hope you're having a fantastic night. I will be on tomorrow for some live readings, so make sure you get your questions ready. If you're waiting for an email reading, don't stress, it is happening. The YouTube is very slow these days. I don't know why. Is anyone else experiencing IT issues? Zoom and YouTube and uploading. It's very interesting these days, isn't it? So guys, please make sure you join me. Level 1 is tomorrow night, Friday night, and the level 2 is on Saturday morning. There is a combination deal for both of them if you want to do both, and you can just get wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, in the weekend and be a tarot expert by Sunday, really, and start doing your own readings for yourself. So sending you so much love, guys. I hope you have a fantastic night. Make sure it's restful, peaceful. Sending you lots of love from my heart chakra to yours. And if you need any more information, please don't hesitate to contact me, missyrivers.com, or contact me through Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. See you tomorrow.